Hello everyone and welcome to the joinDOTA League Season 2. This is the Europe Region Division 1. This is going to be Game 1 of a 2-game series for the round robin stage between Virtus.pro and Hehe United. So this is just not a best of 3 or anything, just no matter what. 2 games are played and that's it. So Virtus.pro, we already saw them play against PR. They were supposed to play against Hehe, but there was a bit of a delay, so it was a bit of a reschedule. They got 2-0'd there by PR, basically with the a bit unconventional, usually supports, played mid by Scandal with the Enigma and the Sand King as well. So we'll see what they're going to go ahead and do in this game. They have the experimental like Illidan Spirit Breaker and kind of a cookie cutter draft the second game, but still not able to really get it. In the meantime, it is going to be Hehe, and they I think it's funny, they changed their name to Hehe Will Someday Be United, so not sure if they're having any roster changes or troubles or anything like that, but regardless, let's go ahead and get into the draft. It's going to be Potom and Tree going to be the bands out from VP, and no surprise, it's the dire side Lycan as well as Batrider going to be banned out here from Hehe. So Virtus.pro with their first pickup, they have Invoker on the field for God. They have what else do you really pick up in the first phase? Ember Spirit's kind of fallen off. Naga Siren's really fallen off. I think Invoker is a really obvious one. There's Tide Hunter on Dire side if you really want to prioritize that. Just being able to farm the Ancients. Nature's Prophet. Okay, Nature's Prophet is there. So they pick up Nature's Prophet for Shocklow, who's going to be the stand-in here for AA. Was not here in the last game, so series as well. So apparently it's not available today. Not going to be whatever. So it was Inquisitor standing in the last time. It's going to be Shocklow this time. But Nature's Prophet going to be picked up first by VP for their offlane. Hehe can pick up Wisp +1. They can pick up. They have Invoker. They have. They've got Clockwork. They've got Enchantress. Like there aren't too many super. Okay, Wisp. They do like running Wisp Morphling. I believe this is the team that likes running Wisp Morphling. Is Hehe. Wisp Morphling is very good, but there aren't too many super obvious first pick heroes, minus like there are less than 10, which I think is great for the meta. There's like Darkseer, Potom, Lycan, Bat, Furion, Invoker,
10 seconds remaining.
And that's mostly it. So I really like where the meta is now. But regardless of Wisp, we'll see if they pick up the Wisp partner here. They can go for the Tiny. There's Morphlings, Fen, Chaos Knight. We see Wisp Gyro, Wisp Luna sometimes as well. There's also... They go for Doom. Okay. Hey, this is smart too, because if they go for a good Wisp partner, Doom really fucks them over. It's really difficult to play that against a Doom. So they're going to go ahead and block pick up. Plus, I mean, Doom is just such a good hero. I mean, he got a slight nerf in this following patch just with Devour, but from what he brings to your team, it's just absolutely unreal. Just being able to shut down one hero and make them leave to fight, especially when if he just gets Ags. There's an Ags upgrade for his ultimate, right? Like, how dumb is that? But still, going to be good. Virtus.pro, we'll see if they go for full global here. Ancient Apparition, okay. Ancient Apparition's in the pool. What I was going to say. They pick it right as the words come out of my mouth, I promise. But Ancient Apparition going to be picked up, so they do have the option for full global. Too bad Bat's off the table, but we'll see what they want to go ahead and start banning. If they want to start banning the Wisp partners, or if they want to start banning the Rat Hunters, or if they want to start banning the Lane Dominators. It looks like they're going to ban the Lane Dominators. It's going to be the Centaur going to be banned out. Not going to have too many ways to control him, not to mention a Relocate coming in with the Stampede going to be pretty difficult to deal with, especially trying to maintain some map control. And allow the Nature's Prophet the room to split push with Spectre. Going to be banned out from the global strat here. We'll see if they go for... I think Faceless Void is very strong with Nature's Prophet and AA, especially if he can't be punished in the lane. So they could go for that. They ban Ricky. Wisp Ricky is actually really good. It's pretty sick, actually. We don't see it too often, just because Ricky is... He doesn't do a whole lot until he has a lot of levels and at least one item. But they'll ban out the VP or the carry Silencer, and they go for Zeus. So I think this is a block pick Zeus. Very good as well against the current heroes on the board, which don't really want to build BKBs and are pretty squishy. So I think that's just a full block pick. They're going to go from maybe Team Global themselves, relocate in as well as the Thunder God's Wrath. Going to be pretty good. So that's likely to be your mid laner. It could still be an offlane or carry Doom. I think offlane Doom is what I'm normally a fan of instead of carry Doom.
10 seconds remaining.
Especially on Radiant, it's a lot easier for him to get the levels he needs and then just move on to the jungle.
5 seconds remaining.
So VP, what option do they go for here? They
Reserve time.
probably need a BKB carrying hero. They need some decent magicers. I think Rubik works pretty well here. It works well with the AA. You have a lot of good spells to seal. Null Field helps your team against the magic damage that's coming out from Zeus, as well as the Wisp, as well as Scorched Earth, all that sort of stuff. I think you can get away with it as well. If they want to go for a more aggressive support, maybe something like a Vengeful Spirit, they could go for that, which really fits well with the motif of buffing up physical attacks with the Vengeance Aura. People asking in the chat, is joinDOTA captaining for Virtus.pro, and Hehe, they're having HWA draft as well. So joinDOTA really thinking pretty hard about this next pick. They weren't expecting. Okay, push strat. Pugna coming on up.
Radiant
This
team pick.
not only is good for push, but this is incredible for Netherward. Zeus and Wisp are pretty squishy, high mana cost heroes, kind of like Rasta, and they just died in Netherward. It's actually pretty funny. There's a video on Dota Cinema if you guys ever have the chance. It's just called like Refresher Pugna, I think. And yeah, it speaks for itself. He gets 2 Netherwards, and there's like a Skywrath on the other team. Good stuff, good stuff. So we'll see what they decide to go for. It seems like both people have kind of like, both teams have really reacted. They haven't really had a solid plan coming into the draft. I don't think Void really works here. If you want Pugna in the mid lane, and you back him up with Void, like, that sounds good on paper to say, like, oh, well, we have, heroes that are strong at different phases of the game, but then you have heroes that are just both weak at different phases of the game. And Faceless Void, very weak early, not going to be able to contribute too much, and Pugna later on, not going to be able to contribute too much, minus Netherward, once the BKBs start coming out, etc. I actually have a friend that just plays, he plays only like 4 heroes. He plays Skywrath, Lion, Pugna, and Morphling. And he just makes them work in any circumstance. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. So maybe there's a godlike Pugna play waiting for Shocklow or someone like that. But let's see, Hehe taking a lot of time with this. Not really sure of the synergy. I mean, Morphling is kind of off the table now. I think Tiny still works quite well. I think Sven is okay. Neither of those are really greedy. They all build BKBs. I think CK and Sven work out the best, in my opinion. You do open yourself up to just let VP pick up the Timbersaw. They go for a Lich. So Lich,
Dire team pick.
if you look forward to the team fights and the pushing, not really going to do much. He's actually going to be pretty, like, their tower defense is actually pretty shitty right now, but he'll at least do a lot in the lane. But we've seen Lich be picked up, and still, when you play against Lich or you play with Lich, you feel like, oh man, it's so good. I hate playing against Lich. You're like, God, why don't I just pick Lich every game? I have so much experience, and my lane opponent just has nothing. But still, I think that VP are going to have a decent time here. If they go for Void, I mean, there is some synergy because you can life drain people as well through Chronosphere, and just AA Nature's Prophet themselves are going to be good, but then you have the heavy nuke and the Doom coming out, and maybe you have to play against the Lich. They go for the Vengeful Spirit, so as a very, very good with Pugna, with Ancient Apparitions, synergizes with the push, helps with the buffing up physical attacks with Vengeance Aura and Chilling Touch as well. Plus on Dire side, very easy. They could go for level 1 Rosh if they really wanted to. You really only need Chilling Touch, Nature's Prophet, and a Ring of Basilius and Vengeance Aura to really do that. It might take a little bit longer. If they go for full Aura, maybe they pick up a Dire side Beastmaster. That could be good.
Reserve time.
That's always on the table. And I think that the level 1 fight coming out from Hehe is just terrible. So let's see, the last ban here probably going to be a
10
carry
seconds
hero that can push decently, and they go with the Drow Ranger. We've seen. I was thinking of Drow maybe, but I don't know.
Radiant team.
I thought of Drow and then I thought of no one else. I was thinking of Dragon Knight maybe, but gonna be banned out. Virtus.pro gonna ban out the Lone Druid, which is good with the Doom. It's definitely a carry that can carry very hard, and I think that they wouldn't be able to really contest it if the Lone Druid gets to the Radiance. It makes it very difficult to push. Plus, if he has the Lich helping him out. So, smart bans coming out from both sides. I think he probably goes for something. God, what do they go for? They can go for Luna. That can be okay. She's susceptible to getting ganked. Then it takes a while for her to get those Moonglaves. They go. Oh my God, they're going with an axe. Okay.
Dire team pick.
Super aggressive. Carry Doom, Wisp, Axe, Lich, going to be in the off lane, probably Zeus in the mid lane, so expect the action to come up really early. And Juggernaut going to be coming up as the last pushing hero coming out for VP. That's going to be played by Illidan. So instead of no Dragon Knight, no anything like that. I always forget about Juggernaut too. I'm very guilty of that. He used to be one of those heroes that's just picked up a lot in very aggressive circumstances, and well, this certainly fits it. So, let me go ahead and get on into game 1. Best of 2. Gonna be going and getting into game 1 of this series. I mean, I smell level 1 Roche with the healing ward. They don't have to do it, but it's pretty good. There's no crowd to give it away. The level 1 fight from Hehe is absolute garbage. Interesting to see Invoker completely ignored in this, by the way. I mean, it's nice. I love Invoker, but it's nice to see all the different heroes become pretty viable. So, on the side of Hehe United, we're going to have Nihus going to be playing on the Wisp. It's going to be Eiselman playing on the Axe. Chipsason playing on the support Lich. It's going to be Relo on the carry Doom, and going mid as the Zeus, we're going to have HWA. And as aforementioned, the level 1 Roche coming out from VP. They're going to already smoked up. Going to be God playing mid as the Pugna. Illidan coming forth as the Juggernaut. Shocklow, the standing, going to be the Furion. NS going to be playing as the Vengeful Spirit. Jotum going to be playing as the Ancient Apparition. So, level 1 Roche coming out. Good play from them. Not going to be spotted as well. Ward was placed, so they know exactly what's going on. It couldn't dry, actually. Hold on. I don't know. But Healing Ward comes in. The Minus Armor coming out from Wave of Terror. Going to be taking Roche down. And Ring of Basilius picked up from Furion. Well, they get it now. So free level 2 for everyone. Probably going to transition this into the aggressive tri-lane with the AA Vengeful Spirit as well as the Juggernaut and put the safe lane next to Prophet. But HUA, he comes in, Chilling Touch is there as well. Takes so much damage right away. He's going to go down. First blood drawn by NS. Chipsason is there as well. Illidan, he's very low, and they get a double kill. Are they going to be able to finish off Roche now? They should be able to. Wisp comes in. Juggernaut, he's back right away. Looks like he's going to the safe lane, and they're going to be able to finish this. Looks like they're going to give this Aegis to God. Normally giving it to the mid hero. Eismon, he comes in. Pugna picks up the Aegis of the Immortal. Reload's coming in as well. Nether Blast is coming in. Everyone's level 2, though. The Decrepify is there as well. And NS, he is doing a lot of damage. Reload, he dies in the Nether Blast. Double kill for God. Chipsason trying to get away, but we're going to have a Sprout. He levels up Sprout. He's level 3? Are you kidding me? He's level 3 at 24 seconds. Oh my gosh. 5-1 for VP right now. And HWA, well, that's just one of those weaknesses. I think they probably should have spotted Roche right away, but that's the other thing is, like, if they aren't doing Roche and they're coming down this way, and they catch you with the high ground going down this way, it's going to be really difficult. So, 5-1 our score. Let's look at the GPM. Where's the GPM? Yeah, current XP per minute is pretty good for VP as well. Where's GPM? It's you. Yeah, Pugna's doing well. About 1,000 gold per minute. I'll see if you can keep that up. So it's going to be the defensive tri-lane with the Wisp, Lich, and Axe. Going to be trying to dodge as well. Illidan, Jotum, as well as NS. Going to be against the Doom. Doom not going to be able to do too much. He's level 1 against a tri-lane that has a bunch of level 2s, a level 3 NS, a level 3 Ancient Apparition. Mid lane going to be quite difficult for HWA, especially since now the Nether Ward can just be placed casually in the lane, meaning that HWA is not going to be able to use Arc Lightning to get last hits too reliably, which he'll want to do. So towers are probably going to go down. At the very least, Wisp does have the bottle, but they need to be really aggressive towards Shocklow here. Otherwise, I mean, you picked an Axe, and you really want to be aggressive with an Axe. It's not a hero you really want to be passive with. The most passive you really want to be is just like get a Blink Dagger in your Tranquils and then be really aggressive, but still. Axe a hero that kind of drops off a bit. You want to really be taking advantage of what he's got early on. So still, Chip Jason coming up. It looks like they're just going to dual lane top and dual lane bottom. Looks like Wisp is kind of just solo for now against Furion with the Axe jungling. Going to salve up after taking some hits from that jungle camp. And God picks up a DD rune, has the Null Talisman, so that is yeah, Boots and Bottle. Going to be pushing this tower pretty easily, and we should expect the same thing coming out from the top lane. So, meanwhile, Osman, he comes in, he gets the call as well. There's the Wisp coming in, has the Spirits again, and there's no Battle Hunger, and a couple more right-click Shocklow with his Boots first. 33 HP, 34 HP Sprout. Oh, but able to get him with that last hit there. Shocklow goes down. I don't know, I think he could have just kept running, personally, but... So hard to make that judgment call right in the moment. Whereas HWA sitting at level 4 versus level 5 Pugna has virtually nothing. He's had a bottle on the curry, yeah, so he has Boots and Bottle. But God, going to be able to apply a lot of pressure to this tower, especially when he starts leveling up the Nether Ward. Doom, he's having to leave. There's a TP coming in from Shocklow right away. They're diving past the tower. That's exactly what this lineup is meant to do. Nature's Call is there as well. They have the Vengeance Sword. Oh, Magic Missile on the reload. There's God coming in as well. Decrepify. Nether Blast is going to get him. God, he's dominating right now at the 3.5 minute mark. Chip Hazen, he's going down as well, but he manages to back off. Everyone a little bit low, and this is 5-man top. Healing Ward was used. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Not doing it too much though. Everyone getting close to full HP again, and top tower goes down. Looks like they did not waste a glyph on it. NS eating a lot of spirits there. Gonna be kind of difficult for him, but meantime, Pugna now has Arcane Boots. Push strat US. Well, 3 there. AA just pwns Lich. Well, a couple of heroes pretty close there. And Zeus, he sees the Nether Ward. Throws out the Lightning Bolt as well, but there's a Sprout onto Axe as well. Nether Ward gets taken down as well. And HWA with the help of the Wisp is able to take out God, but that's just the Aegis. But now he's surrounded by 4 heroes. Is there a Doom? No, there isn't. And he's going to get called. He's going to get killed as well. Pugna able to get that kill, or Zeus able to get that kill. Shocklow going to go down to the bottom lane and keep farming. Juggernaut picks up the Phase Boots. Expect to see him going for something like drums. We do have a circlet up on NS. Probably just something like a... I mean, he could go for drums if he really wants to, but probably doesn't. Probably just got that circlet for some good stats. I know one of my friends, when he first started playing Dota, mid lane, Nether Blast from the Decrepify, couple more right clicks, just one, able to get him. God doing incredibly well, didn't even need the life drain, but the Wisp tethers to a creep with the Spirits, looking for God. God's going to get a haste rune though, he's going to be able to get away, gets a Decrepify though, is using the life drain, and doing a lot of damage here, but Chip Hazen comes, has a Frost Blast. God, he wants to pursue. This is a little bit ballsy from him as well. There's another blast, he's able to get him. God doing incredibly well right now, able to Bottle Crow up. And let's see, there's a Decrepify, the Nether Blast, one more right click, triple kill for God. Absolutely dominating in this mid lane as the Pugna. Well, but there's a Zeus Soul, able to get him. Can't run from heaven. NS is pretty low from that as well, but Healing Word able to get him back up to full health. Earn picked up from AA. Recognizing it's going to be pretty aggressive, so going to get a lot of earn charges. Meanwhile, top lane, Doom, he's going to get Dove, Shocklow, TP's in, he misses the Sprout, or he does get the Sprout, but the Tango going to be able to get him. The regen as well from the Overcharge and the Scorched Earth. Now they're going to be turning this. Everyone's pretty low right now. The Spirits, they're going to be able to get Shocklow at the very least. NS, they throw the Magic Missile out onto the Doom, and he's going to go down. It's going to be a double kill. Split both ways. Chip Hazen, they're going to be able to get Shocklow. He tries to get through the trees with Nature's Call, but double kill for the Wisp, one for the Doom. Overextending a little bit. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, well, looks like Axe manages to just TP out from God's aggression. Now, God going for the mech for his team. So they're really looking for this 5-man. Letting Jotum get a lot of experience in the mid lane. And Illidan, currently sitting at 0 for 2, but probably going to be going for those drums. Whereas NS, he finished up a brace. Maybe he goes for the drums, and maybe Juggernaut goes for the Vlad, something like that. 5-manny items that really help, aura items that aura strats. They're all pretty good. Meanwhile, TPN coming from West. It's going to be canceled, though. Tower going to go down. This is what you expect. And Roche going to be up again pretty soon. Zeus, let's see, HWA just gets his bottle. But Osman, he's working towards that Blink Dagger. God comes in, throws another blast out. Creep Wave going to be decimated as well. Top lane, Doom, he's not doing too bad. He at least has his level 6, picks up some phase boots. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Nether Ward was dropped, but Magic Missile going to be disjointed, actually, but dunk on the Pugna as well. Ice Blast coming in, manages to hit 2, but Shocklow taking a lot of damage as well. Nature's Wrath is there as well. He's going to sprout and TP out. Oh, Magic Missile going to be on Chip Season. He's going to be able to get out. 31 HP though. Jotum, he's going to be able to secure that kill on Axe. Wisp going to be helping him tether up. He's going for his own urn. And Spirits are there. Going to be doing a lot of damage to NS, but there's so much damage from these creeps. He has to take the Frost Hammer, has to tether back to Zeus. HWA, they're going to bring him to safety, and, well, that's going to be great. Ice Blast. Going to be looking to get HWA. Oh, it still hits him anyway, but only level 1, so I don't think it'll get him to shatter. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Middle tower is under attack.
Ice Blast level 1 is not really that good, so.
Middle tower has fallen.
The rest of it's, a lot of bullshit.
Top tower is under attack.
Screw that spell. But anyway, Illidan still looking to find some farm. 0 for 3 currently. Did he? I'm not sure if he died to Doom or something. I might have missed that. I guess he did. Doom is on cooldown. I apologize for all the action in the bottom lane caused me to miss that. It obviously was not my ineptitude because I'm perfect. So the players made me miss the kill. Don't worry. Anyway, God getting a little bit ballsy here. He has the Invis rune. Pops a DD, Decrepify, and the Life Drain going to be there. Nether Blast as well. Bursts him down, pops a Nether Ward, trying to make sure that God, or the HWA not able to get him, but he just fights the Nether Ward anyway. Able to get through there, and that's only that's a level 3 Nether Ward. It got him pretty close, but Juggy's picked up a bracer, probably going to go for his own drums. And more bracers. God, everyone has freaking bracers. Everyone going for drums. There are 3 bracers on the field. So anyway, 10 to 12 our kill score. Roche going to be up and now. So Roche can be taken very, very quickly from Virtus.pro right now, whenever they really want to. Doom going to take a little bit to get online. Wisp picks up the Soul Ring, so now a lot more regen coming out with the Soul Ring Tranquils. Roche being pinged out, and this is going to be another Aegis. They haven't really 5-manned ever since God really finished up that mech, but now this is going to be pretty difficult. As Jotum got a lot of levels as well in the Chilling Touch. Illidan, he's got his Omni Slash, so the 5-man is going to be pretty strong. Let's see if they decide to fight here. They're all off the map, so they have been spotted. Zeus is going for his own foresight. Doesn't have Thunder God's Wrath. And Swap going to be there. Omni Slash as well. Relocate coming in. And the Nether Blast going to be able to secure him. Wisp teleports in. But now Axe is going to go down as well. Chip Hasten, does he have the Chain Frost? No, he's not even level 6. Ice Blast is there. Going to be able to hit on Doom as well. And Jotum is dominating right now. Only the 2 supports are left. And, sorry, never mind. Who else is back? Zeus is back already. Did he buy back? Yeah, he bought back. He really wants to contest this Roche, but I don't think he's going to be able to. So, second Roche going to be going the way of VP right now. HWA can do nothing but just use Arc Lightning and creeps in mid lane. I'm not getting any gold for it. And God, going to pick up another Aegis of the Immortal. I would expect the Necro Books coming on up. Kind of fits the idea of this lineup. Drum's going to be coming up for Juggernaut. Probably going to be going for his Aghanim Scepter after that, and they smoke right after the pit. Going on HWA, this man is dead. Magic Missile, Life Drain, Blade Fury, easy. Easy, easy with the Decrepify bonus damage, so. Free Ethblade. The funniest thing is Ethblade Pugna. When you get the Decrepify and then you Ethblade and then last. Ah, it's so dumb. Then you have a Morphling on your teams too that Ethblades him again and then Adaptive Strikes him. New meta. Anyway, mid lane. Tower, gonna go down, maxing Vengeance Aura as well. Tower. At least Glyph is gonna be used. Ice Armor is gonna be used on Axe, but he's going for a Blade Mail. He's not gonna have any initiation, but Blade Mail pretty smart because Pugna is not gonna have a BKB. So use your spells. Illidan picks up his Drum of Endurance, and looks like they're gonna be pushing high ground here. 11 minutes in. Doom. He's being pinged out. They're saying, hey, Doom's up there. It's a 4v3. Let's go for it. Chain Frost is going to be in there, though. And Axe jumps in, but he gets blown up immediately. Chain Frost going on to NS. He just gets earned up right away. Arc Lightning is there as well. Is there a Nether Ward? No, there's not a Nether Ward just yet, but they reuse. They have the Aegis right now. Axe is down. Doom is still not coming back. And Nether Blast doing a lot of damage to Zeus and Wisp as well. And he's... Oh! Well, Shockley goes down to the Lightning Bolt. At least he summons his trees in the meantime. Earn charge back on the NS. And Nether Ward is placed. They should be just looking to take this tower. But the defense is pretty good. Never mind. Wisp. There's the Thunder God's Wrath as well as taking a life drain. Oh, 6 HP. But he ultimately goes down. There's the Omni Slash as well as the Ice Blast. Illidan gets a double kill right away. But there's a dunk from Eisman. Is he going to be able to get... No! But the spirits are going to be able to clean up the Aegis from God. And is God going to be able to get away from here? Jonam, he's going to be able to... He's going to take down a negative earn charge. God, he's 1v2 right now. Is he able to do it? I think he can. He has a mech. He has life drain. Those are two pretty squishy heroes. But no, he's going to TP back up top lane. And great initiation. Kind of confusion there from VP. A little bit of hesitation. Do we fight? Do we do whatever? And they're all not too tanky. And these Wisp Spirits, when they're max, they do a lot of damage. How much damage do they do? Yeah, 100 damage per hit. So get a couple of those. That's like a 300 damage right click. We actually have 2 sets of drums coming up. So they really want to prioritize those drum charges and making sure they have the auras. So hopefully Pugna's not going for one. He's probably going for his Necro Book. Yep, he's got the Necro Book 1 right away. Pretty hard for Hehe to get some map control right now. And the net worth looking pretty far in their favor. It looks like it's going to be Doom. He's going to be going for the mech because he's picked up the chainmail for that first. And he's picked up his own drums. 3 drums. I know it's a good item, but shit, man. Anyway, Ice Blast is going to be off the mark. Actually does manage to hit onto Doom as well. Wisp's coming in. Chips Hazen. Spots the ward. Gets the D ward. It's 5 heroes bottom here for Hehe United. I really need to stop sitting on my foot. Chilling Touch is there. Remember, Chilling Touch does proc through Omni Slash. Pretty good. Soul Ring going to be able to give Reload some mana here. It looks like they're not going to want to chase. Meanwhile, top lane going to be pushed out from Shockley. He's going for his own Necro Book. We'll see here. Yeah, they just want to 5-man farm their jungle. They only have 1 tier 1 tower down, and that was while VP was 5-manning down their racks. So, and this is not really that important of a tower for them too. So, 14-21 the kill score. Zeus having a bit of a tough time, but it's going to be pretty easy if he gets the kill on God here. Pops the Necro Book, pops the mech as well. And oh, he tries to decrypt himself, but that just gives him more damage from the Lightning Bolt. Very, very good play there. They're getting the pickoffs. They're doing pretty well here. And the early momentum that's coming out from VP being a little bit squandered. They really need to make sure that they try to break high ground here. Shocklow and Reload just farming next to each other. It's whatever. No, neither of them see each other. It's going to be... Actually, no, he gets pinged out because there's a Radiant's Overward here. Let's see. There's an Earn Charge there. You should know that the rest of the team is there because they're showing themselves by the creep wave. They're going to be going on to Shocklow here. Is the Doom going to be committed? It could be. And, well, here comes an S. They're going to find... They're going to find Zeus. They're going to take him out right away. Shocklow, he's going to go down to the Wisp, just solo, overcharging himself. But now the Doom is on to Illidan. He did get the Omni Slash off already, though, so that's most of his teamfight. Chips Hesian comes on. He's going to be able to clean up the Ancient Apparition. Wisp, he picks up his own mech. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Axe, he's just been split pushing. And just good fight after good fight. Hehe are slowly crawling their way back into this. Like, VP seem a little bit indecisive, but now Magic Missile, Wave of Terror as well. Illidan, he's like, I want to go for Lich instead. I'm not sure why, because there's a Wisp TPing in. He's going to be able to help him out. Drum Charge is going to be popped. Illidan, he's moving back. He's taking a negative Earn Charge. He's actually going for a Pipe. But anyway, Level Death is there as well. 23 HP, 8 HP. Negative Earn Charge gets him. Nihis is playing like an absolute monster on the Swift. 7-3? Are you kidding me? He's almost... He's like the carry of his team. He's the only one with positive kills to deaths. Oh my gosh. Well, meanwhile, VP losing grasp of this game. They're going to want to, I guess, this is one of those times where things start kind of going badly. You're like, all right, team, well, let's just wait for the next Roche because that'll be easy enough. They don't have any tier 1 towers. Let's defend the tier 1 towers. And, well, Pugna needs to get his own BKB starting after he gets this Necronomicon because Blade Mails are starting to come out. And I did see the Chainmail on Doom and think that maybe he's going for mech, but he could go for a Blade Mail of his own. Blade Mail very, very good against Pugna. Yeah, he gets a Blade Mail of his own. Okay. Well, in the top lane, Zeus manages to kill Nature's Prophet with the relocate gank coming in from the Wisp. So Shocklow having kind of a tough time. Relocate going to be coming on back in, and Dire Observer we're going to be spotting their every move. Actually going to be able to de-ward this lane ward as well. So still net worth catching up. It was 2-3, but Illidan and Xaklo, they're kind of falling far behind, and it's great to have farm on your Pugna, but he's not the hero that you really want to invest a lot in for the late game. And speaking of which, here's, well, Axe, he's going to go down. He pops a Blade Mail just because, but Chilling Touch too strong, and the slow coming in. Swap is there as well. Decrep, but there's the Blade Mail. Life Drain going to kind of just keep God at constant life points in spite of the Blade Mail. But now it's going to be 5-man bottom as they get those 2 pickoffs, and that's what we need to do. Get the pickoffs, take the towers. You take the towers very quickly. Even if their respawn times are very low, then you're going to be able to get that just fine. And Wisp is going to be going for, this looks to be a Halberd. He's picked up the Ogre Club. Wisp BKB is not really, like, that's kind of whatever. But I think a Halberd makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, I think going for your own Blade Mail, just going mass Blade Mails against this Pugna is pretty good, kind of for the same reason it is against Tinker. They're going to go back towards the mid lane. They get the tower. There's only one outer tier tower remaining, which is in this Dire off lane. And, well, the Necrobook Gaming is real as Jotum picks up his own. Necrobook coming up for Xaklo, and Necrobook already up for Pugna. Does he have his Necro 3 yet? I know, he has his Necro 2. And when you have your one position carry building a pipe, and you're going very, very heavy into the early game. Relocate coming in, Lightning Bolt is there as well. Going for the Courier, actually. It's going to be able to make it back to base. Go, chicken, go! I didn't notice that, actually. It's in Russian. And it looks like they're just going to farm, relocate back, and it'll be fine. How much else in this is in Russian? Is that just a named courier? Yeah, I guess just a named courier from Jotum. He named it in Russian. Is there Doom? Yep, Doom on to NS. Well, goodbye, friend. That's a cool animation. I don't know if any of you noticed that, but whenever you die and the negative vengeance aura is applied to people, you actually get to see the negative vengeance aura applied to someone that actually killed you. It's pretty neat. We saw it applied to Doom just then. Nice touch. Just a small cosmetic thing, but you know, you're playing a Valve game. You like hats, and I like hats. So VP slowly losing control of this game, I'd say. They do have the mass Necrobooks, though. They can kind of just siege towers, and sometimes, even if you're behind in necessarily team fights, you can just kind of just kill towers really quickly. And if there's even an ounce of indecisiveness coming out from Hehe, they can just lose their towers right away. But the Blade Mail pickups are really smart. Pugna really needs to get that BKB, or God's just going to blow himself up, which will be really unfortunate in these fights. We'll see Axe. Has he got his Blink Dagger just yet? Wait, what is this? What is this donkey? Are you kidding me? Who does not have a cosmetic courier? This is unacceptable. This should be grounds for taking him out of the tournament. Anyway, Roche is up. But anyway, Roche is up. Going to be trying to get this. This is Aegis and Cheese. But Wisp, he knows what's going on. They know that Roche is up as well, so they all smoked up in anticipation of this Roche fight. They do have the Chain Frost as well. If there's a good initiation with a call and a relocate, I'm really scared for VP right now. Doom, he's trying to make his way. He's a little bit tardy to the party. They've gotten a Sentry Ward, so they know that there's no vision here for VP, but they're taking too much time. Roche is going to go down. Magic Missile onto the Axe as well. Ice Path only going to be connecting on Wisp. Chain Frost is there as well, but it's off the mark. Oh, but the Veil as well as the Dunks and the Thunder God's Wrath doing so much damage. Defensive swap out from NS. Meanwhile, in the Roche pit, Illidan is doomed. I don't know who picked up the Aegis, but Reload, he's going to be dying to God. Who picked up the Aegis? I don't even know. But it's going to be a 3 for 2 so far. Only the 2 supports remain. It looks like Chips Hazen and Wisp will get out of there. And Xaklo did pick up the cheese. Who picked up the Aegis? It was Pugna that got the Aegis, and he popped it right away. So he came right back. So God got the Aegis, popped it right away. Jug did not get any spells off, didn't get the Omni Slash. He has his Pipe of Insight, though. So support Jug is real. Support Jug is real. Well, Doom coming. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know who's ahead. I mean, I guess in the net worth and the EXP, it's kind of been a bit turbulent. But I guess VP is technically ahead. But still, the fights are pretty good, except for all the Necro Minions. I think with so many Necro Minions, if you all just focus them on one target, especially like Lich and Wisp are particularly vulnerable to this. Even with the Blade Mail and Axe, all relocate. Never mind. That was just a Nature's Prophet TP. Let's see what Zeus is going for. I expect the Aghanim Scepter. I think just Veil Aghanim Scepter is going to be really good. Oh, swap, Decrepify, but there's a Magic Missile. Reload comes in. He's got the Scorched Earth, but never mind. Going to be able to take him down right away. Blade Mail being popped. Illidan's able to get him, though, because he has the Magic Immunity from the Blade Fury. There's the Ice Blast going on to the Axe. Going to hit on no one, actually. So now it's just a 2-0. This tower's going down. I mean, the initiation from a level 2 Nether Swap is disrespected, I think. Pretty good range. And it looks like NS, he's going for his own BKB or something. But this is what happens. Tower goes down. If you don't have buyback, well, or if you don't want to buy back, the tower goes down and so quickly. There's so the freaking zoo, man. At least they don't have an invoker, but Isman comes up. He's got the Wisp to help him. He's got the Blade Mail as well. But Illidan's going in just with the Blanche community from the Blade Fury. He's going to be fine. There's a DD on Pugna as well. Doom has not been committed just yet, and they will back off. Sprout going to be given some vision, redirecting the creeps. Hey, no, this is a maintenance zone. But still, Tier 3 tower goes down essentially for free, and this is what VP needs to be doing, just taking these very careful fights, very selective, careful pickoffs, and then they get towers. Because if they just try to, I think that if they, well, the other thing is, like, the strength of this lineup is usually you think, oh, I can just kind of set up shop right outside your towers and take them down. You can't really do anything about it. But the team fight with a call and the Zeus ultimate, as well as the Chain Frost, as well as the, I mean, Wisp is freaking carry here. He is going BKB, by the way. Wait, did you just sell the Mithril Hammer, or did you drop it? Did you put it on the courier? What do you do with that Mithril Hammer? Alright, well, I thought he was going BKB because he had a Mithril Hammer, but the Smoke and Regus coming up from VP. They want to get more of these pickoffs. And Swap going out. Axe, he's going to be in trouble. Blade Fury is there as well. Wisp coming in, but the Nether Blast able to get him as well. Illidan able to secure that last hit. This is exactly, I mean, they're figuring this out. They're playing this really well. Pipe pops from Jug. He can start going for his own Aghanim Scepter the same way that Pugna will. There's a Relocate just coming directly in, but he's getting wrecked. Wave of Terror is there as well, and he has to pop his own neck. He's going to go back, but the Veil, as well as the Thunder God's Wrath, but doesn't matter. Both racks go down. Chain Frost is there as well. Only one casualty of war. It's Illidan right now. Chain Frost is there as well. Nature's Prophet gets some kills in the meantime, and everyone Delta splits. So, that's all good, but it's still just a 2-for-1. And they got both racks. They pretty much evaporate immediately with the Nether Blast. And, well, God's going to be pretty survivable in these fights as he's going to start being able to life drain with a 0-second cooldown, which, you know, that's pretty good. Really, the only limiter is your mana pool. So now, the Roche waiting game begins for the 4th time. Only 24 minutes. And with these pickoffs, it's just so easy. And, well, now Nature's Prophet goes for the base killing item, gets the Desolator. Juggernaut. Not sure what he's going to go for. I mean, he's been playing support Jug. It looks like he'll probably want to go for that Aghanim Scepter. I wouldn't imagine what else he'd want to be going for. Maybe, I think Maelstrom is good. I think that, I mean, Ags on Juggernaut is just ridiculous. I think, what's the Scepter? The Scepter jumps is like 16 or so he's going to come pick up a point booster. So, yeah, going for the Aghanim Scepter. I think that's the right move. And NS, he's going to be going for his own BKB. Going either Mass BKB or Mass Blade Mail pretty much makes Zeus useless. Even with the Veil, he's doing a lot of damage. But he needs that Aghanim Scepter. He needs to be able to get that burst damage right away. And I think the main story is just Axe 3 and 9, not really having the impact that you need. Bazelmon just a little bit idle early on. And typically, you see the most successful Axes are the ones that are really aggressive right from the get-go. Just like diving towers in the laning phase and having Dazzle Shadow Demon to back them up, things like that. But still, 4-man top. Remember, Shocklow can just TP in at any time if he needs to. Are the big team fight ultimates up? Yeah, they all the big team fight ultimates are up. So I think that VP need to tread a bit carefully here. There's going to be the TP in coming from Shocklow. They're going to summon the Zoo and send it in. Going to be canceling a lot of Blink Daggers as well. A couple of Necro 3s, 3 Necro 3s as well. Pipe going to be popped as well. And here comes Nether Ward is popped. In. There's the Ice Blast as well. He gets a dunk immediately onto Illidan. Ice Blast is coming in. They need to Delta split right away. They're not taking too much damage because of the pipes though. And never mind, Swap going to be on to Doom. He's God, the Blade Mail doing so much damage, and he's going to go down anyway. But Wisp trying to get him as well. That's a triple kill for God. And now the only one left alive is Zeus. There's a buyback immediately from Lich. AA goes down in the meantime, and Tower is saved. Tower is saved right now, and God, Illidan just keeps going down at the beginning of fights. He needs a BKB here. Or something, man. I mean, I think it might even be worth just like foregoing the ads. I'm not sure. Still Shocko coming up. He's not scared. He ain't scared of no Lich. He took so much damage. That's a buyback Lich. Well, here comes the Veil as well as all the spells, but there's another ward there as well, so Zeus going to have a bit of a tough problem. NS going to be able to get the last hit on that tower, but there's a swap. God there with the life drain, going to be able to clean him up immediately. Zeus buys back. Wrath of Nature does a little bit of damage, but the life drain gets him for a little bit, and they're going to be able to get this range. Drax, Nether Blast is there as well. At least they get a lot of chip damage. That's not going to be able to regen. In the meantime, Illidan's back alive, running back towards the mid lane, and God, he's going to go ahead and back off. He has a lot of gold, probably. And Doom, I haven't looked in a while, but he goes for his BKB. I think he had an Ogre Club for a while, so looks like it will be a pipe coming out for our Axe here. Shocklow. I expect something maybe like a Scythe of Ice. NS finishes up his BKB. Has a couple salves on him to make sure that they have some sustain in these next fights. Oh man, my ears hurt from this these earphones. Jesus Christ. Oh, it feels a lot better. I don't need to cast a sound anyway. But finally, at 28 minutes, Johnum finishes up his boots. Looks like this is either a BKB or an Aghanim Scepter, probably the BKB. As everyone just wants to survive the burst damage coming out from magic, they don't really have a lot of physical damage at all, really. I mean, Doom hits pretty hard, but he's not been a big force to worry about. He's only 3 and 8 right now, so getting max value out of your arcane boots there, God. Practicing how to put items down and pick him back up again. Wisp now has the BKB. This guy's the carry. 9 and 5 already. He's hitting for 124. But still, no glyph. Going to be able to get down the bottom lane. I know they do have glyph. They actually saved it, so going to be okay. Wisp almost has as much net worth as Juggernaut. That's actually pretty insane. So we'll see. Swap initiation going on. Axe. But NS pops his BKB right away. Throws down the wave of terror. Everyone's backing up. But here comes the Zoo. Everyone's protected by the pipe as well. There goes the Thunder God's Wrath. Illidan, he gets doomed before he can Omni Slash. There's the Ice Blast. Relocate forward. Coming in with the Axe with the Blade Mail. They're all bunched up. There's the Lich Ultimate. The Dunks. They're killing them all. God, he's trying to survive with the Life Drain. He's the only one left alive. It's a team wipe. Oh my gosh. He united with the plays. What a relocate bringing in the Axe for the call. The stand-in, Nihi's doing incredible work there for his team. Meanwhile, the top lane, it's getting wrecked by Megas, and the rack still went down to the Zoo. That is what's so unfair feeling about a strategy like this. So, well. Team wipe, so everyone gets to be dead for a while and contemplate their life. But still, the big man's back up, forced roaster the game, and gets Aegis and Cheese. I'm not sure. I mean, the fights are fine, but you still, being 2 racks now against a Nature's Prophet is just the most impossible thing. He's also going to be able to build his own Scythe of Ice or an Orchid Malevolence soon. I kind of expect maybe he just goes in for his own BKB. They're not really as worried about the control as much as they're worried about just sending the Zoo in. We'll see. Mid lane, HWA looks to go on Illidan. And the Veil is there as well. Going to be okay. He's got a lot of regen, and he's got a lot of magic resistance with this pipe. But the line is drawn. Line is drawn from Lich as well, Cheap Satan. He wants to go in. He wants to get this tier 1 tower. And, well, Lightning Bolt not doing too much. There's Lightning Bolt right now, Lightning Bolt. But God, he's getting the life drain, but this Wisp is so tanky. 1746 HP. He's also got another Ogre Club. Probably going to be going in for that Halberd right after his BKB. On the bottom lane, Haste going to be picked up from NS. Is he going to be pursuing anyone with it? Looks like it won't. They want to just go for Roche. I think that this has been spotted out. I mean, Reload just, he sees trees just kind of sitting out there. And NS, Magic Missile there, but the BKB going to be dropped. Roche does go down. Ada's going to be picked up by Pugnage. He's going to be picked up by Shocklow as well. In the meantime, Chip's agent, he's trying to TP back to the mid lane, knowing that creeps are getting there. And, well, if this is Megas, this is going to be very hard to come back from. We'll see if there's another big call from Wisp and the Axe. Everyone going BKB. Jeez, this game of BKBs and drums. And Blade Mails. Those are the only 3 items in the game. And not to mention Necro 3. So, we'll see bottom lane going to be pushed in by Shocklow here. Dagon picked up from Zeus. There's a buyback from Doom. Going to try to defend this. They still have that glyph. They still have not used that glyph. But we'll see how they want to engage this. Let's see if Illidan can actually get off an ultimate. He did use it in that Roche fight, though. So he's going to have a little bit of a tougher time. The Dagon's going to be good because he's going to want to burst down someone, especially if they like defensive decrep or anything like that. I don't know what else he goes for besides maybe Aghanims, but everyone's got BKB anyway, so you kind of want to just target down whoever does not have the BKB, maybe someone like the AA, or Pugna, or even Nature's Prophet himself. Everyone is kind of waiting. They have the Observer Ward kind of sitting there. They're going for HB. There's a swap. There's a Blade Fury as well, the Life Drain there, but he gets force-sapped away, and the Relocate coming in, but NS pops his BKB. Chain Frost is wasted, and it looks like they went for the Fountain, but not able to get it. Currently, no casualties of war. BKB's popped on both sides, but there's still an Aegis on the side of VP here. So they do have this Aegis. Let's see if they go for it, and there's the Veil. There's the Lightning Bolt, but Healing Ward is there. The Zoo's coming in. Reload. He pops the Doom onto Illidan, but that doesn't really matter too much. He's got the pipe as well. Oh, but the Dunks, as well as the Thunder God's Wrath, going to be able to take care of AA. And the Overcharged Wisp coming in. NS is trying to man-fight him, but the BKB, this Wisp is so tanky. God, he's throwing out the Life Drain, and they're just magic missiles everywhere. Illidan trying to man up on Axe, but he's not going to be able to do it. He's diving into the base. He's stuck between 4 heroes. He's going to go down. Illidan's going to go down as well, and he gets defensively decrept. He's barely going to live. God, no, never mind. HWA gets the kill, but God gets the Life Drain. There's a Blade Mail as well. God is called, and he's going to try to get the Life Drain onto Chiptace, and he's going to be able to get it. There's a Sprout onto Axe as well. The Nature's Wrath going to be able to get him, and that's a 3 versus 2. Glyph is going to be used, but the important heroes for the pushing are here. Salve's going to be used all around, and Cheese going to be popped from Shockload. There's going to be a Relocate, and Wisp, he's just manning up. He's just giving up, I think, and yeah, it's GG going to be called. Triple kill for Nature's Prophet, and close fights, but back and forth game. Craziness. Going ultimately in favor of VP, so wow. What a game. What a lot of action, too. Definitely a big change of pace from the games we were seeing earlier today. So, woo. So that's, wow, that was just game 1 of this 2-game series. This is once again a 2-game, just best of 2, if you will, between Virtus.pro and Hehe United. I am Roxas. Don't go anywhere. We are going to be getting into the next lobby right away. This is brought to you by Heflatv. We'll do all the social media plugs pretty much at the end of the 2nd game. So for now, we'll see you in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get into the next game very soon. Don't go anywhere. See you in just a bit.